रसानां छन्दसामपि मङ्गलानां च कर्तारो वन्दे वाणी विनायकौ भवानी शङ्करो वन्दे श्रद्धा विश्वासरूपिणो याभ्यां विना न पश्यामि सिद्धा स्वान्तस्तमीश्वरम् वन्दे बोधमयं नित्यम् गुरुं शङ्कररूपिणम् यमाश्रितो हि वक्रोऽपि चन्द्र सर्वत्र वन्द्यते नीलाम्बुजश्यामलकोमलाङ्गं सीतासमारोपितवामभागम् पाणौ महासायकचारुचापम् नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथं नमामि रामं रघुवंशनाथम् लाल देह लाली लसे अरुधरी लाल लंगूर वज्र देह दानव दलन जय 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 कपिसूर यत्र यत्र रघुनाथ कीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि रामं रामानुजं सीतां भरतं भरतानुजं सुग्रीवं वायुसूनुं च प्रणमामि पुनः पुनः आनन्दकानने यस्मिन् तुलसीजङ्गमतरुः कवितामञ्जरी भाति रामभ्रमरभूषिता श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम बोलो श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय राम जय श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम श्रीराम बोलो श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम राम जय जय राम श्रीराम जय जय राम जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम। हरे श्री राम जय जय राम। राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। बोलो जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम श्री राम। श्री राम जय जय 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 राम। श्री राम जय राम। ओ जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम। ओ श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री बोलो श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम। 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 श्री राम जय बोलो श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। श्री राम जय जय राम। बोलो जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय जय राम जय श्री राम। जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम जय जय राम जय श्री 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 राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम जय जय राम जय श्री राम। बोलिए सियावर राम चंद्र भगवान की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, उमापति महादेव की। बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर महादेव। As we know that we have three bodies: gross body, subtle body, and causal body. So I am speaking, this is to the gross body, and I am thinking and speaking, that is because of subtle body, and I had the impression of this what I am talking, that is because of the causal body. So you can't have anything gross because without the previous two. This is a rule. If any activity is going on, so there has to be a thought, and if thinking is there, there has to be impression. Whether it is thinking wrong or right. Even wrong thinking needs a wrong impression. To do a mistake also you should have vasana. You can't do a mistake unless you have impression of doing mistake. So three bodies are there. fine. You came, that was to the gross body, but before you came, you thought of coming, that is because of subtle body, and you had the impression of listening. There you came, therefore that is the work of the causal body. Now I'll take it the same thing to the macrocosm. In the macrocosmic world, the world which you see is a gross world. And in that gross world, trillions of activities are going on. Sun is shining is also an activity. Earth is rotating, revolving is also an activity. Galaxies are formed and destroyed is also an activity. Your body is changing is also an activity. And all the jeeves, from the worm to Brahmaji, are getting their fruits of action. That is also an activity. So whole world is full of activity, very, very vibrant world. Speed of the earth through which it revolves is 1,000 times more than the speed of the car on the highway. Imagine that, how fast earth is. To the point precise it will be completing, not that it is delayed by a few days. After 31st, let us have 32nd December, 34th December. 3-4 days are added because it is not complete. And if supposing you are 50-year-old, I suppose many are. So you have 50 times gone around the sun. You had a 50 times free trip around the sun. So you cannot say that I have not travelled. Around the sun you have gone 50 times, that too free. My point is, if this activity in the macrocosm, I'll give the word Virat also, is going on, there has to be corresponding subtle body at the macrocosm, which is called Hiranyagarbha. And if there is a subtle body, there has to be causal body, which is called macrocosmic, not micro, macro, not where you purchase. So there is macro also, no? Macro and not micro. Okay, macro. Macro. It is a shopping center, like in Pick and Pay, all these, same kind of macro. I have not gone, just I hear and I try to educate myself. Such a small thing, name is macro. Anyway, so there has to be macrocosmic subtle body, there has to be macrocosmic causal body. Macrocosmic causal body is called Maya, and macrocosmic subtle body is called Hiranyagarbha, or in Saguna Sakha you call Brahmaji. So 3 plus 3 is 6. Very important next point. Macrocosmic pervades the microcosmic. Like I pervade this finger also. I pervade my hand also. I have a macrocosm and this is a microcosm. I pervade the stomach also. I pervade my kidney also. I pervade my liver also. Are you understood why? No, let me clarify. So my macrocosm pervades to each cell of the microcosm. When I say it pervades, it means it has a control over it. If I want, I can move my hand. If I want, I can shake my shoulders. If I want, I can shake my shoulder. If I want, I can, I can shrink my stomach like that. Some people who are fat and so their stomach was D-shaped. So So once they were going to take bath in the Ganges, so they had to take out their shirt, etc. Now how are you going to take out? So what that person did, he shrunk his stomach. But how can he hold his breath? Well, how are you, Swami? So I said, breathe properly. These things cannot be hidden. I also have, no problem, don't worry about that. Everybody has little of. If you want, you can do Kapalbhati also. Huh? Right? Kapalbhati is there. Kapalbhati, you don't focus on nose, you focus on the stomach. Like that you do. This has to go inside and come out, go inside and come out. Well, it's okay, don't worry. So I am saying, nobody does Kapalbhati. You do. You stop Kapalbhati. I thought Nandita was doing. You don't so do. No? Occasionally you do. Yoga is over. Achha. I ask you a question. And similarly, macrocosmic causal and subtle body pervades microcosmic causal and subtle body. That is, it has free access. Rather, like you have free access to your hand. It can easily, you are in your hand, you are in your leg. Right? No? I ask you a question. Is it not that macrocosmic causal body or macrocosmic subtle body or macrocosmic gross body is called Ishwar in short? He has full access on everything what you do. And he is pervading the whole world. And therefore, he without his doing, unless you really want to move, nobody can force you to move for a long time. Any activity that Jeev does, he has to give consent. But supposing I do something wrong, then that means also his consent is there. No, if you are doing wrong, he will try to stop you from certain quarters. He will give you some warning from somewhere. Somewhere you will be stopped for some time. And if he is allowing you because somebody has to get bad fruit of action because of me. And the moment his bad fruit is over, then I will be put behind the bars. He'll stop me. And therefore, please note there are two things. One is area of Atma, other is area of Anatma or Maya, all three. Whereof Atma is there, Ishwar can't do anything there. Ishwar cannot stop Atma in you. बोले ईश्वर ने हमारी आत्मा ले लिया स्वामी जी. Some people said someday, बोले ईश्वर हमारी आत्मा ले गया. हमने कहा भाई ईश्वर cannot take Atma because Atma is all pervading. There is no giver and taker in the self. It is everywhere. It is Nitya. You can take something where something is not there, then I can take it. What is unlimited cannot be taken. But these three areas, Ishwar can give and take in abundance. And anything he can give, anything he can take in that area. Don't think he cannot give anything. I tell many times, if you remember, one person did Hanumanji's Upasana near Varanasi. Remember that? And then he said, I want to become a great scholar. So Hanumanji said, okay, I'm giving you 24 hours. If you, whatever book you will touch, you'll by heart the whole book. Imagine that. Here one slok to by heart so many things. And that is forgotten. And he said, you will not forget it. It's not story, it's really it happened. So he ran to all the libraries and touched whatever books he wanted to touch as per his knowledge. He lived near Varanasi. He only put on lion clothes. And he never kept a single book in his room. ये ईश्वर है. So Swami Abhedananda etc. used to go to him. He said, where is this? He said, that is in 46th page in that book. ऐसे बैठे रहते थे बस. ये है ईश्वर. Sometimes I feel Nirgun Ishwar is Ishwar easier than Sagun Sakar Ishwar. सब by heart हो गया उनको. Like this, many examples are there. If you are doing something good, please understand, any excellence is the contribution of many incidences. Any excellence or any action or any performance is a combination of many other contributions from various areas. If somebody is a good student, like you all, or in any academic study, he should have a good teacher, he should have the parents, somebody should have prompted to go to that college. Of those who have studied chartered accountant or any university, you didn't go by yourself, somebody must have told that school is better, that college is better, go there. And your parents must have could afford that education as well. Then in that subject there could be a good teacher also. Then you had no problem of livelihood. Easily you can manage that. You don't know, there are so many things, and then a product comes out that I am a chartered accountant, I am an engineer, I am a scientist, I am a biologist, I am an environmentalist, I am an apologist. So, if you getting my point, no? So you cannot say that only I have done that something. What Abhiman does, please get my point, it forgets that Ishwar who pervaded all these areas and what the others have contributed and what Ishwar had made Sanyog, the coincidences that Ishwar created from many sources, it has bypassed everybody's contribution. And of course I did well, but before me there are 100 factors which make me do well. So I should be grateful to Ishwar that he acted through me. And he forgot that ultimately he has an abhiman, that is called ahankar. And after ahankar happens, the problem is I have a very different personality. Ahankar will always be a very different personality. A person will be over-conscious, over-reactive. He will ask over. See, here Naradji goes to Shivji. Of Shivji also he found fault in Shivji. He did not know that Shivji is Ishwar. Batao. And after that, if one mistake, there is nothing called one mistake in life, all will understand. There is nothing called one mistake. Like in a chips packet, you cannot eat single chips. Supposing in your room, a night is there and you had a full packet of chips. You cannot eat single chips. Nobody is looking at you. If in front of me, of course you will eat single. That is not Kale. But single chips and single peanut, one who can eat, he should be given Nobel Prize. Nobel Prize in self-control. So you cannot have that. So there is nothing called single mistake. There is a series of mistakes after you do. And biggest mistake in ahankar is, after that, we lose that, the God who was gracing me and holding me and creating a good coincidences around me for good actions so that I can perform very well, that power goes away in me. I will do more mistakes, I will expect a lot, I will be more angry, I will demand a lot. I will not have joy in my jap puja, I will not have too much regards for somebody, Shraddha will not be there. In other words, it will throw me to the next birth and I will become a lower creature or something will happen. Therefore, in Bhagavad, Gita, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Ahankar has been very, 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 very badly talked about everywhere. It is not for Ninda. It is so that because we have Ahankar. Ahankar means grabbing the credit, grabbing the bigness of the God on me and expecting other person to think me that I am not small. I want to see myself through your eyes as not small. Although I am small, I know that I have not done it sometimes, but still people act as if they are much better than what I am in my eyes is one thing, and what I want to be in your eyes is another thing. I know that I am not like that, but still I want that you should not think as I am. Don't think as I am. And if somebody says you are like that, you will feel, why you are saying like this to me? So Ahankar is a mask that I put a mask, and this is what is called dishonesty, that I have put a higher cost of myself than what my cost is really. Are you getting my point? And therefore, after that my living becomes difficult, because world is a place, you don't know who will take you up, who will take you down. Person who can take you up can take you down. Person who can take you down can take you up. And worst thing about Ahankar is that you are after other mistake and God's grace has gone. Abhiman dveshitatvat din priyatvatcha. Narad Bhakti Sutra. So be very, very careful regarding this prasang. This prasang is not for Naradji. I feel Naradji is doing to demonstrate for us only. Naradji is a great saint. Ab dekho ek baat dekho. Just I'm going back there. When Naradji could control, rather no calm came, he saw apsaras are there and damsels are there and lot of what is it called, dance is going on. Here is a dance, dance, whatever you call. It is same thing when you perform. It is dance or dance? Dance or dance? जो भी मान लो, both are same. Dance, dance, what जो भी बोल लो. Naradji was quiet. Acha, tell me, if guards are around your house and lot of thieves are, and they couldn't enter, now will you not give credit to the guard? If the guards are alert and thieves entered in somebody else's house and your house was protected because he was showing something, then you will say, oh, good guard I have. Same thing happened with Naradji. Seem ki chaap sakai koi tasu bad rakhwa ramapati jasu. When Bhagavan was himself guarding him, because he is pervading the subtle body, microcosm is pervading. Please note one more point. In macrocosmic subtle body, all calm, krodh is there. Worst is hidden in the Hiranyagarbha and best is there. He has to trigger it out. In me, in everybody, there is a murderer also. Don't say like that. Don't say, I'm not a murderer. No, let me tell you. Mentally, you would have definitely shot somebody. Mentally, beating was a common thing. Every day we beat somebody. But what I feel, it can be for a just cause. I'm not saying it is mentally. Supposing you got a bad news or something did. I felt it. When I felt that this person had troubled that boy or that girl, or when I read bad news, so I feel, and if the police is delaying and the justice is delayed, etc. So many times when I was very young, I used to feel if I had a gun, I'd have shot him. Not from a distance, point blank. And you also must have felt. ये तो नहीं हो सकता है. I'm not saying wrong reason must be there. Slapping you would have done many times. ऐसा there is worst also hidden in upper. सुमति कुमति सबके उर रहे, नाथ पुराण निगमस कहीं. जहां सुमति बस वो तो रुका हुआ है भगवान ने. He has held it. Otherwise we would have become worse. You don't know what will become. You cannot say no. I have mentally not. No. How can you say like that? When you hear the Englishmen, torturing the Indians, etc., you don't feel, why didn't somebody get up? Why this judicial system so long? And our Yogi ji is there in UP Prime Chief Minister. He is quite smart. The car which is taking the criminal, that car overturns and he meets an accident. The criminal dies. And people are very happy. Because why to go through a long judicial system? You don't know what the judge will say. On the spot over. Encounter is what is called fake encounters are there. Because he killed many people, he troubled many people. He's a big troubling person. All the nasty things he has done. So when you hear about these reports, you feel, why are they spared, I think. And many times I have heard, the boy got married to the girl. The problem, the person in the sasural of that girl troubled the girl. When girl committed suicide or something. Now the brother of girl, he was 14-year-old. He said, let me not take a revenge. He was loving that sister a lot. And himself finds where is the pistol, etc. You have not heard. I have heard. And ultimately, he goes there and he shoots and kills. Many times, a person may have killed. Many times you must have thought of. Who has not thought, let me go and meditate? Let us give a good example. This is okay. All of you must have thought, coming here, I'll also become sannyasi someday. And also have bhiksha. I'll also go to Himalayas and sometime. I tell you, there is nobody, this thought of goodness has not come. I want to be very quiet. I won't be so active. I just want to meditate. I just want to do my puja, etc. This thought, best thoughts. You also must have thought that I also want to serve some Mahatma sometimes. I also want to press the feet. I also want to feed. I also want to work. Ye thought aaya hi hoga. Some good thought. I also want to read Ramayana every. I also want to attend Satsang. I also want to do some Gita part. This birth I could not by heart. Next birth I'll by heart. My neurons have expired. So, but this is senile decay is there. One term is there, senile decay. So I think I have gone through that. I'm forgetting where is my keys and glasses. Who will remember the shlokas? Yesterday I forgot my name. Then I took my ID, then I found it out. So, and day before yesterday, I forgot where I am alive or dead. Then I read newspaper. I went to the obituary column, and when my name was not there, then I got up. This is the height of God. It's called wild jokes. I am asking this question. If your mind is controlled, somebody has held it. And this is where Naradji missed to understand Bhagwan's role. And his meditation, when the calm which did not come and attack, he contributed that on himself. And the problem with this praise, this is ahankar, it wants to see himself bigger in, not to, if two people will think bigger, it wants to go to 4. If 4 is there, I want to go to 5. 5 is there, I want to go to 20. There is nothing that you want to say, no, only 100, no, me, now 200 is enough. No, 100, no, I want to expand now. There when he went to Shivji. Ab batao. Vyashti Ahankar went to Samashti Ahankar. It is like one who has a golden mountain. Meru Parvat, golden mountain. In front of him you are saying, I have a golden ring. Shivji is the maker of the whole cosmos, destroyer of the whole cosmos. In him never at all calm can come because he himself is the cosmos. To him you are telling, you know what is Ishwar? I was coming from Phoenix, that airport side. So if you go in the night, you will see the Verulam area and Phoenix area. Small houses you will see. You will see from a distance. Durban has a very nice landscape. So you will see there. I ask you one question. Doership of Ishwar and doership of Jeev. Ishwar has made millions of cosmoses. Now Jeev, combined human being, how much it has made in comparison to Ishwar? Combined human beings. I mean, there are 7-8 billion people, and earlier also, combined whatever they have made and whatever they have discovered. Well, we have discovered mobile, but electromagnetic wave was already there. If electromagnetic wave was not there, if electricity was not there in the water, you couldn't have made electricity. It is already inherent. आप हमको बताओ, whose doership is more powerful, Ishwar's or Jeev's? Ishwar made cosmoses, and here we made mobile. Ishwar knows all the fruits of action, and we don't know what I had breakfast on 30th of March. I forgot. Well, I don't take. Okay, then what lunch you had? Well, I don't know. If you compare their doership, there is no comparison at all. We are nothing. If you see from the sun, what the space shuttle, those who are, what is it called, astronauts, so they walk in this space. And sometimes they take photograph also. You know, this whole earth, from a distance of few thousand kilometers, is like one small ball, cork ball. It is an orange color, they say. They tell that the earth is orange color. Wow, like orange it is there. How small is the earth? And in that, how small is our doership? We blow trumpet that science has progressed. What it has progressed? What is this small thing? And that to Ishwar's thing you have mixed it only. No, but we have put our brain. But brain Ishwar made. You have not made the brain, thank God. None of the organ you have made because Bhagwan is so clever. He didn't give you all this. You can clip your nail clippers. You can cut the hairs. You have access to hair, your nail, your tooth, your nose, your eyes. You have no access to liver, stomach. Why? He said, no, I won't allow you to touch it also. It's too sensitive. I don't trust you. Why? There are dentures. Nikal ke rakh diya, bhai. Or glasses are, I have put it on. Or wig is there. But the kidney, etc., you cannot, bole, ab kidney nikal ke rakh diya. I kept my kidney. I don't drink water, straight away I put water there only. So, I am asking this. Tomorrow you forget where my kidney kahan chali gayi? I kept it here, who took it away? तो मरी जाएंगे फिर. What brain you are saying, grey matter is called. What a nice name they give, grey matter. I don't know, it is grey or what? It is grey in color. What is it called? Grey matter. Who made the brain? Nobody can make the amount of the science is in the magnetism or magnetic rays or whatever is there. This epilepsy is there. Electrical waves are also there inside. And you don't, and if something it is missing, then some epilepsy and all these things, I don't know. But who has made this? Only with my brain I thought, but who made the brain? This is not working, by the way. My point is, partially working. My point is, if something is going on well, Naradji, you are telling to Shivji. And what Shivji said, he said, भाई देखो नारद जी बात ऐसी है कि as you told this katha to me, your katha is not bad, but as you told is not right. जिमी यह कथा सुनायो वो मोहि तिमी जनी हरे सुनाओ. If you had said, calm and क्रोध were conquered by God's grace, it would be fine. That is much bigger truth. I am speaking here by myself. This is not true. Why? Because somebody has kept my health okay. Somebody has kept my mind okay. Somebody is not giving any bad news. My parents are happy. People are happy. You have come here. Mic is working. Live streaming is working. 100 things are not in my control. And then I am speaking. You won't know when I came initially. Initially I came. The first week I announced Saturday we will have Bhagavad. So, who will come? So nobody came. But Segri was there. Segri and her husband Ella. 1 or 2 people came. Wo bhi chale gaye. Whom to talk now? Then I realized what is the meaning of the people also coming. And people should be proper listeners also. There is one place I went, they said, Swami, 500 people are, 500 people. And Sampurna Ramayana was there. In some place, I'm not taking the name. I was very happy. Brahmachari I was, as a Brahmachari getting audience of 500. So lucky I am. So, 96, 97 it was there. So I went there. They bought the food packet, dibba. It was a village kind of thing. I started with lot of vigor. अब वो डिब्बा खोल लिया और खाने लगे. I said, see, either you eat or I will speak. बोले नहीं, बहुत अच्छा है. It's very good. I said, food or talk? So वो खाने लगे. 500 people. And they made a dais. This portion was like kamal, like lotus. All around, like the honey bee entering into a lotus. So such there was their concept. So I was like the honey bee. And they had, the Vyas feet was like the lotus. And I used to enter in the honey bee. And big ground was there. I had announced 3 hour morning, 3 hour evening. हम तो खुद ही अब डब्बा बन गए यार. हम कैसे 3 hour इनको कैसे सुनाएंगे? अब कैसे कहेंगे आप मत खाएं? अब I'm telling सी प्लीज रिमेन. अब बच्चे भी खेल रहे हैं उनके साथ. बोला हाँ बेटा, स्मॉल चिल्ड्रन, बच्चे भी हैं, बात भी कर रहे हैं. You don't know what I went through. I said let us have only 2 hours now. Please bring food for me, we'll eat together later on. बहुत समझाया. हमने कहा please don't bring children. बोले बच्चे, who will keep the children? 9 days, then you understand what is the doership of God. Therefore we offer namaskar to the audience. It is not audience for me, it is Bhagwan. Please give me Shakti. You don't know, after experiences teach you very much. Don't take anything for granted because it is not simply there. What you have, many don't have that. Anyway, very nice people. Bhiksha was around thrice big bhiksha was there. Breakfast bhiksha, lunch bhiksha, dinner bhiksha. And what is it called? And 3 hours your morning pravachan also was there. So before morning pravachan I had bhiksha. Batao. And I used to go also. अजीब से आदमी थे हम. So now everywhere I said no, only one bhiksha evening. Afternoon bhiksha mat rakhna kahin pe. He said, Naradji, this the way you said it was not okay. Naradji felt, Because anywhere, the problem with ahankar and ego is, or Rag Dvesh, if anybody, howsoever big he may be, he is good as long as he is not touching my ego and attachment and his hatred. If somebody is touching that point, then he is neither father nor mother nor teacher, nothing is there. It is all washed off in 1 second. This is what is called the अब शिव जी को खत्म कर दिया. He does not know that he is going to Vishnu ji. Vishnu ji is upasak of Shiv ji. Vishnu ji will tell later on. कि जही पर कृपा न करहीं पुरारी सो न पाओ मुनि भगति हमारी. If you want to come to me, you have to have grace of Lord Shiva. Anyway, he went to Vishnu ji. You know the story yesterday. Vishnu ji started with the praise. And Vishnu ji is now treating, I told you, he is treating it differently now. And he is thinking that after so much of effort, he has come to this stage. It takes a lot of effort to rise in the mind and very less mistake to fall down. It is very easy to say, see, he couldn't make it or he slipped. But it took a lot of effort from here to here also it took effort. He must have done so much of aradhana that he has free access to Kailash and free access to Vaikuntha. Naradji has done tapasya of thousands of years and many births, and he is about to slip. He is going to the back. So Vishnuji said, this is serious matter. And remembering that all what he has done when he was Nirabhimani, I will still protect him. This is the grace of God. I will not leave him. He needs more me. Although he is not saying it externally. But he needs me now more. Patient may say, no, I am well. But the doctor has seen his MRI. And he is not understanding I have any problem. But doctor says, no. But doctor will be after him because he needs more the doctor at that time when he is in unhealthy body. Although he is saying I am healthy. I don't have any problem. Why you are sending me to test? I think you and the people who test, they are in collaboration. Very common statement. No, but doctor says, no, go for blood test. Anywhere you go and blood test. If you have doubt on me, anywhere you go for blood test or I'm not saying go for that person only. Go for cat scanning, dog scanning. I have no problem. Dog is not there. So go for cat. No, I think they are all in, mutually they have hand in glove. This is what I hear. But doctor does not miss some time. He is serious in that. He said, no, I want to see all the tests first. This is something wrong here. My experience says something is seriously wrong. Vishnu Bhagwan said, no, I'll treat you. All because of your previous humility. When you had a humble mind, you have done a lot of upasana. I don't forget those days. He is mine now. Pan hamar sevak hitkari. देखो 128 plus 5. Underline that. बेगी सुमय डारियों उखारी. बालकांड 128 plus 5. बेगी सुमय डारियों उखारी. पन हमार मिल गया. पन हमार. Not English pan. It is prana. So pan hamar sevak hitkari. It is my vow. I will not leave him at this time. I hope you are understanding. Somebody has served you, somebody has loved you, and today he is in trouble. So you will remember all those days when he used to be serving me. You will not just leave him because today he is not well, or today he is ill. Rather, you will be more sensitive that today he has typhoid or today he has this problem. I hope you are getting my point. देख रहे हो? बोले I will see that. I will go to any extent to make him okay. ये तो कृपा है भगवान की. It is not out of fun that he is making a joke out of Naradji. He is not ridiculing Naradji. ये तो भगवान की इतनी कृपा है कि when I was having good days, I did not have ahankar and I was done sadhana, at least he remembers that everything. ये तो अच्छी बात है. And Bhagavan knew that if I say something, he will dismiss me or he will not agree to it. Let me now bring out all his problem. And you heard yesterday Vishnu Mohini was there. अब भगवान ने कहा अच्छा अब I am not taking away the guards. Understood? Initially guard was there. सीम न चाप सकाई कोई तासु बड़ रखवार. Guards are there. ये तो कोई संत अपने आप नहीं बन जाता. संत भगवान संत को मनाते हैं संत. Saints are made saint by God. Oh, you are saying by God? No, not that by God. They are not made by own tapasya. Not made because they did lot of jap. वो तो कोई और आपको पकड़े रहता है. वरना पता नहीं, it is impossible to control काम, क्रोध and lobe etc. Bhagwan said, guard, remove. Then he saw Vishnu Mohini. Thousands of apsaras he saw earlier. Narad 1.0. And this is Narad 2.0. The versions are no version 1.0. Ab second version, he couldn't stop. देख रूप मुनि विरति बिसारी बड़ी बार लगी रहे. अरे भाई अपनी एज को देखो आप. Please see your age here. Doesn't look good. You know, some people very old are there, 80. Huh? No teeth. And they dance in the party. How ugly it looks. अरे यार सब हड्डी वड्डी कमजोर है. All the bones are already in a not a good shape. Crack वैक हो जाएगा. वो डांस कर रहे हैं ऐसे. अच्छा, at a certain age the same thing looks little awkward. Hand is shivering and they are dancing. There is an age to dance, there is an age to... And on funny चीज आपको दिखाते हैं. Holding the hand of their wife. This is all funny. ये भी देखा हमने कहीं पे. He is holding the hand. वो शिवर कर रही है ऐसे. So, ये तो भाई नारद जी. अब नारद जी अब लक्षण तासु बिलो की खाने बड़े खुश हो गए. भगवान के you had conquered. See, he removed the guard and he is back. And when he saw, actually it was written, the one who will be the conqueror of the whole world, he will be the groom of this girl. He read it otherwise. He read it, one who will be the groom, he will conquer the whole world. Ulta pulta pad liya. In a hurry you read something different. When you are in a hurry, never read any mail or message once. Always read it twice or thrice. Because first you are in a hurry, you don't know what mood you are in. हाँ पता कुछ का कुछ पड़ गया. बोले he is no more. कुछ का कुछ था. It was not like that. It was something else written there. And but you read in hurry, रोने भी लगे. Again you read it. Then it was written he is coming with more. So कुछ का कुछ न्यूज़ पढ़ता जल्दी में. Always, many times mail also people read hurriedly and miss the main point. And they ask the same question. But I answered in that. Well, you go and read it again. Especially when the camps are there, it is all told instructions are there. Again they will ask. Because they don't like to read any instructions. And they trouble the organizers. So, Karu jai soi jatan. And then when he saw, he said, I will be king of the whole world. Ab lobh aa gaya. What Swarg lobe he had conquered, now this lobe has come, काम has come. अच्छा अब क्या करें भाई? जप तप कछु न होई तई काला. भाई जप तो तब होता है ना, when you have God's grace, then you do jap properly. हम बोल रहे हैं आपसे. If you are regular in your jap, if you can sit every day for your jap, understand God is holding your vows. Now he will take it out and you are gone. I'm very, very clean. I'm very clean. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. You know what I have seen? Whole life somebody was there. Don't touch, don't touch, I don't touch anybody. The person was in the hospital. He couldn't get up. And now you see, the nurse will bring the food. Nurse will dress. अब सब टच हो बोले I cannot eat. अब खाना पड़ेगा. जो आप बोल रहे थे, you just don't know. हरि सन मांगो सुंदरताई 131. हो यही जात गहर अति भाई, मोरे हित हरि सम नहीं को, यही अवसर सहाय सोई हो, बहुविधि विनय कीन तेहि काला, प्रकट हो प्रभु कौत की कृपाला, प्रभु बिलो की मुनि नयन जुड़ाने, हो यही काजु हिये हर शाने. He said, but who will wed me? My face is totally bald and all these old face is there. And the cheeks are also not there. They are gone inside. You know, when you grow old, whole body goes introvert, not the mind. So eyes go inside, cheeks go inside, teeth go inside. क्या करें भाई? Lips are not there. Lipstick हो तब lipstick लगाओ, lips तो हो. For lipstick you need the lips, but lips are gone now. Eyes are gone now. अब नारद जी को तो कुछ कौन बढ़ेगा इनको? He said, I will ask the beauty of Lord Vishnu. He is the most beautiful. ये तो भाई गलत बात है. This is. Will you give your face to somebody even if it is not good looking? Supposing. I won't give. Imagine somebody is wanting your same face for few hours in some congregation and ceremony. क्यों भाई? Will you give? No. So, and if the person is too beautiful, I think he will never share. ये तो बेईमानी हो गई. You are not beautiful, you are taking somebody else and showing that this is mine. देखो झूठ भी आ गया अहंकार के बाद. हो यही जात गहरवती भाई. It is getting delayed. I think they are just organizing. If I go to Vaikuntha and come, I think it will be delayed. कहीं और शादी हो जाएगी उसकी, हम रह जाएंगे. She will marry somebody else, I will be left behind. यही बुलाते हैं. और this line please underline 131+2. मोरे हित हरि सम नहीं को, यही अवसर सहाय सोई हो. बहुत अच्छे लगते. मोरे हित हरि सम नहीं को. Got it? मोरे हित by hearted. मोरे हित हरि सम नहीं को, यही अवसर सहाय सोई हो. There is nobody who can do good for me than Lord. This is what I say, Ananyata is there. I like this thing about that. His Ashraya Buddhi is still in God, although Sukh Buddhi has gone. Sense of joy is still in Vishmuni. But his sense of importance and sense of support is in the Lord only. Only he will can. There is nobody who can do good for me other than him. He only will help me out. Ab itni tapasya, he prayed and Vishnu Bhagwan came. बोले हाँ नारद जी. अच्छा क्या बोल देते हैं? Remember one thing, what you have done in the past for the Lord, that alone will help you. Even if you do wrong in the future because of certain reason, but all what you have done will not go in vain. This is a very good point. नहीं कल्याण कृत कश्चित दुर्गतिम तात गच्छति. And he came now. Narad ji, Vishnu ji said, हाँ भाई नारद जी, what is there? You left me. बोले आप, we will talk later on. आपन रूप देहु प्रभु मोहि. Please give me your own form. आन भांति नहीं पावों ओहि. There is no way I can get that girl. And next line, again underline it. I will underline whole prasang and come. This way I don't have to bring pen. So, जेहि विधिनाथ होई हित मोरा, करहु सो बेगिदास मैं तोरा. Very beautiful. If supposing you are confused, shall I go to this job or that job? I should do this or this. You do mala with this mantra, 5 malas you do. जय विधिनाथ होई हित मोरा, करहु सो बेगदास में तोरा. जय विधिनाथ होई हित मोरा, करहु सो बेगदास में तोरा. You do mala of that. बहुत अच्छी लाइन है. Narad ji ultimately said, whatever is good for me, do it. Although he said it little unconsciously. He was not very conscious. Are you seeing this? Bhagwan first had a good laugh. I told you Bhagwan's laughter is dangerous. And Bhagwan says, see 132nd, बोले जही विधि हो यही परम हित. Whatever is in your good, I will do that only. And Narad ji got very angry. बोले हो गई शादी. Then he started visualizing. A person very fast. बोले बस लड़की आएगी ऐसे से, I'll be sitting there, ऐसे जमाल डाल देगी, I'll do like that. After that we'll live together. Next line he forgot to hear. Many times you are so overwhelmed sometimes, you don't hear next line. Next line Bhagwan says, listen, if a person who is diseased, he asks something, kupat means unhealthy to eat. Doctor will not give it, but he didn't listen this way. Person chooses to listen actually what he wants. This is also one thing. यही विधि हित मैं तुम्हार में ठहूं. I will do your best. नारद जी तो खुश, फूल के कुप्पा. बोले वाह, अब तो लड़की आई मिली. Narad ji got the face of a monkey. Look. Monkey is also called Hari. Hari has one meaning. Hari is one word which is for Hanumanji also and Vishnuji also. Somebody said, please give the name which is of Hanumanji also and Ramji also. The answer was Hari. Gavane Turat Taha Rishi Rai. He went very fast. When you have Rag and Desh, you are in a hurry. I want to meet fast. If you don't like, get out. Fast. I want to see. And everybody was sitting there. All the kings were. Where the Swayamvar was to happen. Munimana Harash Rupati More. He thought, I am the best of all. तो ऐसे से चल रहे थे. Nobody should think that I am smaller than that. And nobody could see. Achha, please note, nobody could see the monkey form. People saw Narad ji's form. Bhagwan knows how to protect your honor also. Izzat bacha liya Bhagwan. And people got up from their seat moment they saw him. Bole, Narad ji, pranam, Narad ji, pranam. Bole, pranam. He could have understood my face is not changed. It is common sense when people are getting up and offering pranam, Narad ji, they are addressing also. Narad jani sabhi sir naava. वो तो समझ में आ जाना चाहिए कि नारद है यहाँ पे. 133rd. And there were 2 Rudragana were there, left and right. They were smiling. They only knew the monkey face. And Narad ji there said like that. When you are overconscious, your body becomes tight. You must have noticed in the interview or something. Your body, you little tight, you become somewhere. And there is unnecessarily shivering, shaking somewhere. And somewhere that anxiety comes in the feet. You start shivering. You move your hand, you move your leg. Something you do. So Narad was also tight. And you make faces. उनको लगा हम ही तो हैं. हम ही तो दूल्हे बनने वाले हैं. I will get the girl, but I will be the conqueror of the whole world now. Next तो हम ही आने इन लाइन में हैं. जेहि समाज बैठे मुनि जाई, हृदय रूप अहमिति अधिकाई. Remember, in the afternoon class, this is what I was saying. When worldly person loves, Oh, this is your bouquet for you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you. May God bless you. May you have a long life. Huh? This is happy birthday. Come. I'll give you a hug. Okay. This is the way worldly person loves. I brought a watch for you. You complete the talk on time. So you bring something. Worldly ways are this to love. I have got a ring is there. I have bought a ring. Diamond is there. Oh, real diamond, of course. Diamond is there. Come on, sweetheart, sweetie. Sweet too. ये सब बोलते हैं. Oh, let me give you a hug. Today is our anniversary. Today is our this, that. So lucky. I give a card. God does not love like that. He loves by taking son of Subhadra. Everybody was saved in Pandava's camp. Only Subhadra's son died. Bhagwan came in the evening. Subhadra was crying. Bhagwan folded his palms. He said, Subhadra, sorry, I could have saved. Subhadra said, Bhaiya, he was yours, he is yours. I have no right on anybody. Whatever you do, it will be good. This is also your love. ये भगवान का प्यार अलग है, याद रखना. To Bali, he snatched everything. ये कोई बात हुई? He said 3 strides land you give. Who knows that his strides are so big? If I was there or you should first show which is a stride. Sign a contract first. This much only. वो stride बढ़ते गए. Whole earth took away, whole sphere took away. Everything, nothing remained Bali. सब छीन गया बलि का. God does not love in that manner. He snatches away the things sometimes which you like a lot. If you have a ahankar, he will expose that this is your ahankar. You know what he will do? Whom you liked a lot, he will snub you and leave you. He can be son, daughter, grandson. देखो तमाशा. हा. बड़ा गाना करना, तेरे बिना भी क्या जीना. अब देखो ये. And I like to be a mother. Then he will give you a son which troubles you. He will show you. His way of loving is very different. Where you will depend not, God will say, okay, I'll show you how that is false. हम तुमको दिखा देते हैं तुम कौन हो. Don't get afraid. बहुत अजीब तरह से उनका प्यार है. कुछ और ही उनका प्यार. केवट को he did not give a boon of becoming rich. Kevat washed the feet, took away a cross. All through life he was poor only. कुछ नहीं दिया केवट को, भक्ति दे दिया. बोले you have done bhakti, have this bhakti, उसी में रहो तुमको. He was poor as he was. बोले you are taking Lord's name by this only. I'm telling if you love somebody too much and you forget God, he knows how to cut that love also. If he loves you, he will cut it. If I have not done anything, then he will not, he shall go and suffer. Because Bali was good, therefore Bhagwan did this to Bali. Because Naradji was very good, therefore he is doing this to Naradji. Not for everybody he will do. Not everybody's ego he will go remove. No, he will show this is what Maya is. And later on I will tell you, whatever you have lost, whether it is your ahankar or people, when time will pass 5-10 years, then you will say, it was good at the end. I was free. I was free. They can be your mother, father. If you remember in Bhagavad, Narad Ji is there. He had only mother to look after him. And he was there, and that mother was bitten by a snake and she died. Narad Ji was 5-year-old. And there Bhagavad says, Anugram Mannamana. I felt it is a grace because she was the only one whom I was attached to now. Wo attachment bhi khatam ho gaya. His very ways of Lord is very, very different and mysterious. His love is very different. वो बहुत पिटवा के कभी-कभी प्यार करवाते हैं. He will say, he'll make you, you will get snubbed from somebody. Once, twice, thrice, 10 times. He will show you. Then you will also understand, I didn't know I had so much of ego also. I thought I'm very humble. I told, Acha, what is your name? Humble Kumar. I go to the office, I went and changed my name also. But I'm so arrogant, I didn't know. I'm so egoistic. Only this person made me realize. I mean, this person was sent only to tell me this, that how ego was I have. I didn't know that I have ego also. Thanks to you. I didn't know I have so much of attachment. I didn't know so much of hatred I had. I went wild. Achha. I didn't know. Good, he exposed me. Thank you. I will do more sadhana. भगवान का प्यार अलग है, जीव का अलग है. ठीक है? And to avoid all these things, Shivji had said that please don't discuss these things with Bhagwan Vishnu. Because he will go through a hard way. He will teach you through a hard way. I am teaching a very softer way, but you are not understanding. And these two Ganas of Lord Shiva, they were giggling. Naraji said, hey, what happened? Nothing. They did not tell at that time that your face, otherwise you would have walked out. They wanted to see more tamasha. See how crooked intentions were there. They wanted to really see more worst of it and then they will say something. Hasahi sambhoga nati sachupaye. But he didn't understand, Naraji didn't understand why they are laughing. He said, why are you laughing? He said, just like that. Just like that. And then that girl came, Vishmohini. Achha, she could see the monkey face because she is Lakshmi ji. And as the girl came, Naraji, he got up like this from the seat. I said, thoda ho gaya. If somebody is garlanding you like it is easy for her. He thought it will be easy if I do like that. I said, kar diya. That girl didn't look in that line also. She got so upset. Puni muni uksahi akulahi uksage. He got up from the seat. Look here. And at that time, from somewhere, Lord Vishnu comes like this. His Angavastri was holding it here like that. Nice, long hairs. Nice tika was there. He came walking. Around him, chanting was going on. And the big mala was there. The honey bee was buzzing here and there. Vishnu Bhagwan hai bhai, aise thodi na aayenge. He is little, hefty also. He is thick. He had his thighs, his legs, not very slim, aise nahi. His latent face is there, Sundar Vishnu Bhagwan, Shantakaram Bhujagashainam. Everybody got up. Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanenam Yogi Birdhyana Gamyam Vande Vishnum Bhavabhayharam Sarlokaikanatham. Bade baal, sundar sattika, bluish color he has. He came and that Vishwamoni, she immediately went and pulled. Already one mala was there, other big mala. This mala was touching his knees. And Lord said, Jai Ho, Jai Vishnu Bhagwan ki Jai Ho, Jai Ho, Jai Ho. And Naraji is sitting here. Sometimes lips start drying. Huh? He couldn't speak. You must have experienced lips start dying all of a sudden. The face goes pale. रोने लगे. And here Vishnu Bhagwan, what he did? He held the hand. तो भगवान है, उनकी शक्ति है. उन्होंने हाथ ऐसे डाला. He put his hand, I mean not only held the hand, वो तो अपना पूरा गले लगा लिया. शक्तिवान एक है. Seeing this side, it was more distressing. Almost he fainted in his. And now these two, they are openly laughing. Their intention was not good, of course. I'm not saying we should not laugh on like this, as they were laughing. And now they are saying, go and see your face. See how crooked they were. Because if they thought, if I see earlier, I will miss the whole drama. Now they are saying, go. Naraji goes. But I'm telling you, because Lord has loved you and me, He has cut many things from our life. And whatever He has cut, He will make a channel to come. I told you His ways of loving are very different. And if you can recognize His ways of loving, then you become a saint. There is no rebel in me. Good God has made me poor. Good I have this problem. Good my father, mother, everybody is gone. Good I have no support in my life. Good I have lost everything. Good all those people whom I was loving, they all have left. अच्छा है. ये है. अब देखा आपने? Anxiety also came, lobh also came, now krodh will come. So earlier only three he had conquered. Now because he had ahankar, he thought three I have conquered, now six he has lost. He conquered kam, krodh, lobh. But as if nobody has lost, now he is defeated by kam also, krodh also, lobh also, mad also, matsarya also, moh also. All six will defeat him now. Just because of ahankar. You will see it tomorrow. Just take Lord's name. When you have Lord's name, when you surrender, please note my point, Lord will protect our mind and see that I don't slip. That is the biggest gift, that I don't have काम, I don't have anger, I don't have अहंकार. उनको आप खूब जप करो, खूब पूजा करो, खूब पाठ करो, खूब आशीर्वाद लेके रहो संतों के साथ. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. हरि.
Our sincere gratitude to